The bus stop. Oliver's mom, Augie, and Jack and Daisy come down the stoop just as I am, saying goodbye to Oliver. Slightly awkward since we are in the middle school of a nice long kiss. Hey guys, says the mom, pretending not to see anything but the two boys are giggling. Hi, Mrs. Pullman, please call me Isabel. She says again. It's like the third time she's told me this, so I really need to start calling her that. I'm, I'm heading home, I say, as if to explain. Oh, are you heading to the subway? She says, following the dog with a newspaper. Can you walk, Jack? To the bus stop? No problem. That okay with you, Jack? The mom asks him, and he shrugs. Justin, can you stay with him till the bus comes? Of course. We all say our goodbyes. Oliver winks at me. You don't have to stay with me, says Jack. As we're walking up the block, I take the bus by myself all the time. Augie's mom is way too overprotective. Protective. He's got a low, gravely voice, like a little tough guy. He kind of looks like one of those little rascal kids in old black and white moves, like he should be wearing a newsboy cap and knickers. We got to the bus stop, and the schedule says the bus will be there in 8 minutes. I'll wait with you, I tell him. Up to you. He shrugs. Can I borrow your dollar? I want some gum. I fish $1 out of my pocket and watch him cross the street to the grocery store on the corner. He seems too small to be walking around by himself somehow. Then I think how I was that young when I was taking the subway by myself. Way too young. I'm going to be overprotective dad someday. I know it. My kids are going to know I care. I'm waiting there a minute or two when I notice 3 kids walking up the block from the other direction. They walk right past the grocery store, but one of them looks inside and nudges the other two, and they all back up and look inside. I can't tell they're up to no good, all elbowing each other, laughing. One of them is Jack's height, but the other two look much bigger, more like tens. They hide behind the fruit stand in front of the store, and when Jack walks out, they trail behind him, making loud throw-up noises. Jack casually turns around at the corner to see who they are, and they run away, high-fiving each other and laughing little jerks. Jack crosses the street like nothing happened and stands next to me at the bus stop, blowing a bubble. Friends of yours? I finally say. Huh, he says. He's trying to smile, but I can see him. He's upset. Just some jerks from my school, he says. A kid named Julian and his two gorillas, Henry and Miles. Do they bothering you like they a lot? That a lot? No, they've never done that before. They'd never do that in school, or they'd get kicked out. Julian doesn't even live around here. Live around here, so I guess it was just bad luck running into him. Oh, okay, I nod. It's not a big deal, he assures me. We both automatically look down MS4 Avenue to see if the bus is coming. We're sort of in a whir, he says after a minute, as if that explains everything. Then he pulls out this crumpled piece of loose leaf paper from his jean pocket and gives it to me. I unfold it, and it's a list of names in 3 columns. He's turned the whole grade against me, says Jack. Not the whole grade, I point out, looking down at the list. He leaves me notes in my locker that say stuff like everybody hates you. You should tell your teacher about that. Jack looks at me like I'm an idiot and shakes his head. Anyway, you have all these neutrals, I say, pointing to the list. If you get them on your side, things will even up a bit. Yeah, well, that's really going to happen, he says sarcastically. Why not? He shouts me another look like I am absolutely the stupidest guy he's ever talked to in the world. What? I say. He shakes his head like I'm hopeless. Let's just say he says I'm friends with someone who isn't actually the most popular kid in the school. Then it hits me when he's not coming out and saying, August, this is all about his being friends with August, and he doesn't want to tell me because I'm the sister's boyfriend. Yeah, of course, makes sense. We see the bus coming down Ashford Avenue. Well, just hang in there, I tell him, handing back the paper. Middle school is about as bad as it gets, and then it gets better. Everything will work out. He shrugs and shoves the list back into his pocket. We wave bye when he gets on the bus, and I watch it pull away. When I get to the subway station 2 blocks away, I see the same 3 kids hanging out in front of the bagel place next door. They are still laughing and yucking each other like they are some kind of gangbangers. Little rich boys in expensive skinny jeans acting tough. Don't know what possesses me, but I take my glasses off, put them in my pocket, and tuck my fiddle case under my arm so the pony side is facing up. I walk over to them, my face scrunched up, mean looking. They looked at me, laughs drying on their lips. When they see me, ice cream cones at odd angles. Yo, listen up. Don't mess with Jack, I say really slowly, grating my teeth. My voice all Clint Eastwood. Though guy, mess with him again and you will be very, very sorry. And then I tap my fiddle case for effect. Got it? Then they nod in unison, ice cream dripping onto their hands. Good, I nodded mysteriously. Then sprinted down the subway 2 steps at a time.